Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
Hello, everyone.
We're back. We're back. We're excited. We're back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to point wrong direction. I can't. Anyway, there's a heart back there somewhere. Love you guys. Glad you're back. This is Emma. Emma is the hostess with the mostest on our channel with something in her teeth. Let me see. That was kind of gross. But hey, it is. Let's explain what's going on tonight. Why are we doing this instead of trivia?
Because it's July and you all know we're taking a break from interview and trivia in July.
So July, it's hot. It's like 104 in San Antonio periodically. It's really hot. And we're tired. And we're going to be moving to a different part of the town. And we want to take a break. So July, for the first time ever in the life of Emma's channel, which is probably a year and a half or so, you're good. We are going to do just chat. We're going to bring on friends, different friends each time, not for an interview, just to say hello and chat and see what's going on. And today is Saturday night live stream Talking Mickey Projects July chat month. So, go ahead.
Have a very good of July weekend, everyone.
That's right. Happy 4th of July. And you know what? By the way,
it's Christmas in July, which I have no
Emma's gonna have a 4th of July live stream.
Yeah, and then maybe I will be in the parade for, I think it's Windcrest.
In Windcrest, yes. So we'll get to that in a second. Okay, we can tell people. But right now, what we're gonna do is talk about your theme for tonight, because we're just kind of came up with a theme, and that theme is
Christmas
in
July.
Christmas in July. So, whoa, all of a sudden it's snowing. So I am wearing my Christmas Mickey Happy Holidays shirt. Emma has snow falling on her head, and we have a friend who is going to join us. Do you guys know Brian, who is in the chat? Brian Eisenhart. Brian lives in California, in I think Orange County, and he is a former Disneyland cast member, and he is here. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. There he is.
Brian.
There he is. Happy Christmas in July, and happy Independence Day.
In July to you guys too. Unfortunately, I forgot to grab my Christmas tree costume.
Oh,
darn it.
All right. Well, we will let you stay anyway because we are having fun. So tonight, we're just going to talk about whatever. What's your favorite thing about Christmas and Disney? How about that? How about that for a topic? That'd be fun. Because this shirt, and Mary says, Kevin, I like your shirt. Thank you. This shirt we got at Magic Kingdom last year, I guess. Or maybe it was the year before. I'm not sure. But we got it a while back, and they make them for the big guys like myself. All my muscles are resting, so I need a lot of space in my shirt, and here they are. Yes. So tonight we're going to be talking about Christmas and Disney. Why? Just for fun. And for the 4th of July, Independence Day on Monday, Emma's going to have a live stream. So we're going to be talking about what? The U.S., Independence Day, all that fun stuff. Where's what?
Where's your fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I see they're all way hanging.
Okay. We're going to have, Emma's got some special ears for Monday too. So anyway, Brian, as a former cast member, what do you like best about Christmas and Disney?
Oh, what I like as a cast member, what I liked best about Christmas and Disney, when it was over, it was always so
when it was
crowded. I'm joking. What I really liked about Christmas over at Disneyland was how fast they got everything ready for Christmas. We're talking, you got Halloween, all the decorations are up for Halloween.
Yeah.
Everybody's all good to go with the spooktaculars and everything. And then November 1st, boom, Christmas trees up. Everything's decorated on Main Street for Christmas.
Yeah, I've loved when they publish those kind of behind the scenes videos where they're showing them change everything, and you see how much work goes into it, and like how the trees are in parts that they will stack. You think, wow, how do they decorate? Well, they're all decorated components, and they put them together.
I'm going to mention something here that is not safe for magic.
Uh-oh.
Be careful, everyone. They're going behind the scenes secret.
I'm on my P's and Q's. But what I mean by not safe for magic is that big, ginormous Christmas tree that you see at the end of at the town square of Main Street.
Yeah.
Actually separated into 3 or 4 parts that they're hollow, and they basically stack them one on top of the other overnight to get it all ready to go.
Yeah, and it just like it fits together.
So it's actually a lot easier than you think it would be. They don't have somebody with that 30-foot tall ladders up there putting the balls on the tree and everything. That would take forever.
They probably have a crane to do it, right? So they roll these big cranes out. That's pretty cool.
Miss Iris is on.
Who's on? Oh, Miss Iris is here. Yeah, you know what we didn't do? Brian, I'm sorry. We didn't say hello to everybody.
We didn't.
And we should. That was my mistake.
Exactly.
So I see Mike Klemovich is here. He said, good evening, everyone. Mike is a moderator and has been on Emma's show as a guest, right? We're planning to have him back. And Byron is on. He said he's watching Christmas movies, so he's already in the spirit. That is awesome. Jonathan is on. Jonathan's on each time, and he's got as an avatar Emma's Fiesta medal.
Yeah, he always goes with it.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. All right, who else we got? Michael is here. Hi, Mike. How is the scooter tires melting in the heat?
They don't melt. They're rubber.
Hot. Well, rubber melts in the heat. So who else do we see? Let's see. Emma's mom is here.
Oh, of course.
Hello, fellas.
Hi,
and Mary is here. Well. Hey, Mary. Mary was on as a guest not long ago, a week or two ago, and has been on before doing trivia with Emma.
I was actually just watching that earlier today.
Oh, there you go. Mary did a great job.
She did.
We couldn't have kind of taken the collecting or make one.
Well, that's okay. That works. No, we didn't have them for tonight.
I'll come up for the interview.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a little bit different kind of interview, right? But you did do the Fun 5.
Yep.
Leah and Jake the dog. Now, who are you, Leah and Jake the dog? We're going to assume that you are here for the first time, and we're going to give you a virtual first visit button. So thank you for being here. That is cool. Where is Emma? Did a UFO come and get her? Oh, that was when you were walking off to get the brush, I think.
Yeah, we don't know where
Emma's hair. We were out and about today, and the humidity in San Antonio has got everybody's hair kind of poofy. Let's look and see who else is here. Elise is here. Hey, Elise, how are you? Thanks for being here tonight. Happy Saturday, everyone, she says.
And happy 4th of July weekend.
Oh, here, we got a question from Mary. Mary says, what is your favorite movie that takes place at Christmas? Mine is Winnie the Pooh and Christmas Too. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that one.
I think it's one of the old ones, right?
It might be. And Birdwell2427 is here. Hey, Mike. She knows Mike. Or I say she, maybe it's a he.
She's a total sweetheart.
Oh, well, there you go. Welcome.
Sandy's in a lot of streams. She's in with Kelly all the time.
Okay. Well, if you're visiting for the first time, you're going to get a first visit button, virtual button as well. So thanks for being here. Let's see.
Can I have a quick walk, Tori, now?
Oh.
Thank you.
Looks like Charlie's here again.
Hey, Mike, you want to take care of that one?
Huh? Oh, Emma's mom says the Santa Claus is her favorite one.
Not number 2.
And I guess that's a Disney film now, I guess, or has been in the past.
I think it is, because I usually have a release at the top.
Okay. And Michael says, Jonna, his girlfriend, I believe, says Christmas Carol is her favorite.
Oh.
Let's see. And Dizvan is here. Hey, Emma, I'm a little late for the stream. Happy Christmas in July. Happy Christmas. Who says Happy Christmas besides Merry Christmas instead of Merry Christmas? I think it's the people in England.
Oh.
England. So anyway, Brian, we were talking about the tree in Main Street and
Yes.
Christmas in Disney. So that comes apart in different big sections so they can put it together quickly, right?
Yeah, I've seen it backstage, and it's actually huge even when it's in its component parts. Each one of the parts is at least 6 feet tall.
Oh wow! Okay,
so they're pretty darn big.
Yeah,
but that's not my favorite tree at Disneyland for Christmas. My favorite tree is the tree in Toontown.
Really, I don't think I've seen that, even a picture of it.
The tree in Toontown that they put up, it's again, it's hollow, but it is so full of ornaments that the tip of the tree kind of bends over.
Oh,
that's cool.
It's a very cartoonish type of tree, which fits for Toontown.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Toontown is my favorite land in Disneyland.
Really? And it's being refurbished, right?
It's being rethemed.
You think they're going to bring the tree back?
Probably. I hope they do. That's a really cool tree.
Yeah, that's cool. And Leah says Muppet Christmas Carol is her favorite. That's a good one. I forgot about that one.
That's a very good. I think the Muppet Christmas Carol is one of my favorite versions of the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, we watched it last year, I guess. Remember? Because we watched Muppets Haunted Mansion special, and then we watched the Christmas Carol one later on. Remember they're dancing and singing. Kermit's Bob Cratchit, I think, isn't he? Isn't he the dad, Bob Cratchit? Yeah. So anyway, and Diz Fan says the Santa Claus and the Second Santa Claus is my favorite.
Yeah, those are good movies.
And Mike says, yes, I love Muppet Christmas Carol. So
the second one's not my really favorite.
Which one is?
The second one.
Oh, the second one? Okay.
It's not my
Is that
really
the one with the robot Santa? Emma was freaked out in that movie because they had like a robot bad Santa or something in one of the Santa Claus films.
Second one.
The sequel. And she didn't like that Santa was a robot and not a good guy.
No, I do want to see how they made that. For the film.
Magic. I guess.
Now, Queen Emma, I have a question for you. Have you seen, I know it's not a Disney movie, but it's still a Christmas movie. Have you seen Polar Express?
Yeah.
And what did you think of that one?
Good.
That was really cool.
You didn't like that one?
Hold on.
What?
I'm going to look at actor's name.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was with Tom Hanks.
I remember, I think it was during the credit. We were showing how they did the grinding thing with the glue suit on.
Oh, did you? I mean, did you? Okay, yeah, you saw that.
Or was it working behind the same video?
It might have been. I don't know. Diz Fan says, definitely looking forward to the Santa Claus series on Disney Plus. Now, I can't believe I hadn't heard about that. They're going to make a series is it with Tim Allen or something like that?
He's a lot older, right?
I'm actually not sure it would be Tim Allen because apparently what I heard about the reason behind him not getting the Lightyear role had something to do more with his political views than
really
anything else.
It's snowing again.
Hold on.
All right, it passed. We're good.
What?
Just a quick storm. Well, I didn't know that, so that's interesting. Yeah, I wonder who's going to do that. If you know more about that, Dizman, can you share it? Oh, here it is. Yes, it is Tim Allen. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go check that out.
Oh, good.
And Emma's mom said Tim's in it. So I wonder if maybe he passes the torch again to a new Santa. Remember he picked it up when the other Santa went away? Maybe so. And Mike says, yes, it's with Tim Allen. Okay, cool. Wow, I can't believe I didn't hear about that. And Birdwell says, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas is my favorite.
I know that's in Judy, right? That was in the Judy era.
It might have been. It might have been. And Michael says we love the Doctor Who Christmas episodes. That's a crossover for you, huh? Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. I can honestly say I have never seen a single episode of Doctor Who.
Really? Yeah, I've seen the more recent. Well, I guess I haven't seen the recent series. I've seen probably the 10th and 11th Doctors. I don't think I've seen the 12th. We've seen the one David Tennant because Emma got to meet David Tennant one time, and the Melissa will know because she'll check it out. The one before that, Matt. I can't think of his last name. Somebody in the chat may know. He was the Doctor before
David Tennant.
Before David Tennant, it was Michael somebody. I can't remember. But anyway, what? She's yelling from downstairs.
Mama, can you type in the chat, please?
Put it in the chat.
You don't need to yell.
And Matt Smith, there you go. Thank you very much.
I thought he came after.
No, I think he was before.
Oh.
And Michael says, Brian, you have 60 years to catch up on.
And I say to that, Mike, fat chance of that happening.
I'm not when I start watching.
That would be a heck of a binge watch, huh? That would take quite a while.
My fandom that I really loved was Star Trek.
Oh yeah, yeah. What do you think of the latest series?
Unfortunately, I don't have Netflix or Hulu, so I've been missing Picard and I've been missing the new one. But my two most favorite series was Next Generation and Voyager.
Yeah, both of those were really good.
Yeah, Voyager, I was actually pleasantly surprised by.
Yeah, I liked. We're getting off topic here with Disney, but still, it's fun stuff, right? I liked the one with the Starbase, Deep Space Nine. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, DS9 had some really good dark elements to it, which is amazing.
And who was the other one? Was the Discovery have not been as big a fan of.
The guy
Strange New Worlds is the newest one, and that's pretty good. I like that one. Picard started off really strong because Q showed up with Picard.
He showed up in season 2, though.
In this season, the latest season, and then it kind of went. It didn't go so good. But boy, I was freaked out when he showed up. I was like, I wasn't expecting him to be there. Yeah, same guy.
I have to say, John Delancey did such a good job playing Q in The Next Generation.
Yeah.
And in DS9 and Voyager, I heard that originally he was supposed to be just a one-off character for just Encounter at Farpoint.
Yeah.
But people loved him so much they brought him back for other episodes.
I was in high school when it premiered. I mean, it's a long time ago. And John says Enterprise. That's right. I forgot about Enterprise.
Everybody forgets about Enterprise.
Yeah. I guess I do. Jonathan says he just reached level 11 on Pokemon.
Nice.
On, the Pokemon Go.
I just hit 43 today.
Whoa.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's cool. And look.
I was ranking 8.
Okay. And Car says, Happy Saturday.
I want to get Kaden on her
And
account.
Michael says Babylon 5. Yeah, I don't know if it's
Kaden. I remember Babylon 5.
Let us know if it's you, Kaden. Yes. Okay, that's it. We're caught up, I guess. But there's
No, Mommy's going in by or her.
She's saying hey.
Oh, Mom also said that yes, Matt Smith was after David Tennant.
Well, I think we had some other advice. Michael says Matt Smith was after 10. He was the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. Okay. Well, see, I got it messed up.
Well, I got it right.
She got it right.
Of course.
And we're getting directions.
I told you, you're smarter than the average mouse.
We're getting notes from downstairs. It says Disney Christmas, please. Okay,
Mom.
let's talk more about Disney.
How I laugh.
Yes, that's how you laugh. You giggle. That's right.
Okay, now And another thing that was really cool about Disney Christmas, after DCA opened up, the Santa Claus they had over by the Highway 49 in California Adventure was more kind of like, I guess you could say he's like a lumberjack type Santa.
Oh,
where you
really?
wear the plaid shirt and the suspenders.
Yeah. That's cool. That's different.
It is different. It's cool that it's different.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, and it reminds me of Epcot, where you can go and listen to all the different, I guess, Santa Claus and Santa Claus-like characters.
The Christmas stories from around the world.
Yeah, those are really cool. We've seen most of them. There's one in Epcot in Italy, and she's a Christmas witch. And her name is La Befana. And I remember seeing that, and that I never knew that. I grew up with some Italian grandparents, and I didn't know that.
Mama Mary.
Mama Mary, that's right. But La Befana was the person that brought the gifts, if you were good, right? And that's interesting to me. That was a different one.
I think my two favorite stories, obviously Germany, because my German ancestry. And I also really loved the Father Christmas one from the UK.
Yeah.
His story was really cool too.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. And the one from France was Papa Noel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And growing up in Southeast Louisiana, we always heard of Papa Noel. Melissa probably more than me.
Because we have the Cajun.
She's a little more Cajun, right?
Well, not going somewhere.
Papa Noel was in Louisiana was kind of the Cajun Santa. Yeah.
I always thought it was Pierre Noel.
Well, Father Noel, yeah, it could be. But I guess maybe, and it might be in France. You're probably right.
Yeah.
Because Papa Noel was probably the one from Louisiana. I might be mixing the two.
Now, you guys know the story about how Louisiana was founded, right?
Yeah, you want to? I think I know. It's from about Nova Scotia.
It was actually the Acadians. Was a colony, was a group of Frenchmen that settled up in Canada, and when the Brits immigrated and settled all along the eastern seaboard, they found this colony of Acadians, and they said, well, you either assimilate and join us, or we're going to scatter you up and down the coast. And they refused. They kept their heritage. And so they did what they did. They scattered this colony of Acadians up and down the coast, and they all ended up migrating south and west and ended up in Louisiana, where they named it after King Louis.
That's right. Louis the Sun King.
And where they became known as Cajuns was from Texans.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They always referred to themselves as Arcadians, but the Texans, they kind of slurred the name Arcadians and just called them Cajuns or Acadians or Cajuns.
There you go. The Acadians turned into Cajuns. And Melissa is saying, yes, we called him Papa Noel. So that makes sense. That's probably the Louisiana version. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the Epcot thing was really nice. You go see all those different characters, right? Get to meet them and hear the story of what they do and why, and as versus the U.S. Santa. And then when you go to the American Adventure Pavilion, who did you get to meet? And hopefully they are bringing them back. Who did you get to meet? It was Santa and
Mrs. Claus.
And Mrs. Claus. That's right. That's right. Remember that? That was pretty cool. And then you go. Yeah.
I've always thought that Mrs. Claus was the one to bake the cookies for Santa. So,
he probably does.
I would tell you that he must eat a lot. That's all I can say. A lot of cookies.
Well, yeah,
a lot of cookies. All right, and Melissa says I'm a descendant of one of those who were kicked from Canada. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
And John says Cajun. Thanks for the info. Cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Long history.
So Emma, what is your favorite Disney Christmas, like maybe memory or thing to do? Because we've been there before, not for Christmas itself, but during the Christmas season, which runs basically from November 1st until the
January, right?
Till into January, yes.
Wait, was it January 1st I stopped? Or what?
I don't know. Why don't you answer the question?
I think with Disneyland, what they do is they run it from November 1st until the end of the first weekend of the new year after January 1st.
Yeah, because it does take a lot to decorate, and it makes sense because people love being there during the holidays, right? Dizfan says, really enjoy the Christmas cookie stroll. We've never done that at Epcot.
Ooh.
And the unlimited amount of cookies at Mickey's.
I would be in trouble with that.
That we've done, the cookies. I remember that from the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Hey, welcome back, Sandy.
Cookie stroll back. Yeah, that was fun. The one at the party is fun. We've never done the cookie stroll. So what is that? Is that something where you go and you try different cookies, or do you have to do a map and it?
Yeah, it's from what I've seen. I think the Tim Tracker did it once, and I know Walt from Mouse Talk did it, where you buy a special cookie at each one of a few different stations. I think there's like 4 or 5 different stations.
Okay.
And then when you get all of these specific cookies, you go back to this one station and get your free extra cookie there.
You just got to carry a glass of milk with you all around Epcot.
Oh, no kidding. I don't think milk would last too long on the Florida heat. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Because it's not always
cottage
cold.
Cheese by the time you get done.
I do have when.
Let me answer the question.
Oh, that's right. Well, you didn't answer, so go ahead and answer now. What's your favorite memory or thing to do at Christmas time in Disney? Go ahead.
Getting an Osborne family light.
Yeah. Doing the Osborne family lights was a really great memory.
Unfortunately, I never got to see that live. That's one thing I would have loved to have done.
Yeah, if guys in the chat, if you have seen the Osborne family dancing lights, I think it was called at one point, put a comment in the chat. Let us know if you saw it, because we saw it a few times.
We actually have pictures, Brian.
We do have pictures.
Some of them are blurry.
Or blurry because of the lights. But it was like Mardi Gras down there for that, because you were so packed in, and they had a route where you would have to go in a certain way and come out a certain way because the crowd would just linger and watch the lights.
Yep.
Instead of being on the sidewalk like at a parade.
And Mike says, I did the Osborne lights. It was amazing.
Yeah.
That's right. Did y'all know the story of the Osborne family lights?
If not, I think what I think it was Captain Panther.
Yeah, there's some people that have done videos, but I'll tell you. All right, Dizfan says, I miss the Osborne family Christmas lights. I haven't seen them actually at night, but during the day when they had the backlot tour. Okay, there you go. Well, the story is that the Osborne family, the father, wanted to do a Christmas display for his daughter. And they lived in Arkansas. And they started this display, and it got big enough that he bought the 2 properties on either side of their home just so they could expand the lighting during the holidays. And then it got so big that there were court cases and other things where people didn't like all the traffic and everything in the area. So what he ended up doing was donating it to Disney or selling it to Disney, however that worked.
I think he had a 10-year contract with them.
Yeah, and then they moved it to Disney Hollywood Studios. I don't know if it was MGM when it first went there or if it was Hollywood Studios.
Might have been.
Yeah, but it was. And Emma's mom says I missed them also.
I like how they did the
and Mike is correct.
Music.
Now some of what's left of the Osborne lights are now at Give Kids the World. Yeah. That's right.
That's awesome.
Told us about it.
That's right. Emma did an interview with Omar Kolyubi, right? Yeah. Okolyubi, and he was telling us about this, that the lights are actually, or at least some of them are actually there. And I remember going and dancing with Emma, and I think I danced with Melissa too. Melissa's going to correct me if I didn't. To the music that they would play, and they would have the snow blowers with the bubble stuff, right?
Yeah, I know what bubble gum.
It was really cool. And there was an ongoing kind of Easter egg thing because supposedly the story was
they had a purple Halloween cat.
That a purple Halloween cat was somehow included with the decorations. And every year, the Disney cast members would hide it somewhere else along the big displays, and people would try to find it each year to see where they put it. So,
Mom put nope. Okay,
I never danced with Emma's mom, with Melissa. I guess I only danced with you.
Well, you're both gonna be on scooter.
Well, yeah, but I think we did. I have pictures of us dancing into the music. Well, we'll have to do that if we ever get a display like that again, Melissa. Birdwell says, I never got to see the lights.
Oh.
Dennis Knoll is here. We haven't seen Dennis in a while.
Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis. Dennis is in Australia, everybody. So it is morning for him.
Monday.
We are talking about Christmas in July, which is another thing that crazy people here in this country do.
I have a really funny Christmas memory about Disneyland. I was dating this young lady. This was before my current girlfriend, Jennifer. And she was really sweet. She bought me an annual pass to Disneyland. I was totally floored at that. But one of our trips that we took to Disneyland around the holidays, we ran into this woman that was in DCA who was quite literally dressed like a Christmas tree.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, she had like a green hat, green dress, green floor length dress with lights and ornaments all over it. And the lights were lit. So yes, she was walking around with a string of lights around her. And we saw her over at DCA, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Didn't think to take a picture because, wasn't quite thinking about that at that time. But then when we went back over to Disneyland later that day, there she was on Main Street too. I was like, wow.
So it was like one of those living character things.
Yeah, but she wasn't. She was just a regular guest.
She was just dressed
an annual pass holder that decided she wanted to dress like a Christmas tree.
Well, we had a question. Cool. This fan asked how long they were at Hollywood Studios. They were there from 1995 to 2016. Yep, just over 10 years.
Wait. Okay, you got 2019.
No, 2016.
I couldn't think of
I saw it was 2016. Emma's going to correct me today. She's been in that mood all day long. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, yeah. So just over 10 years. Brian's right. Let's see what else we got. Dennis says, good morning, Brian. And,
well, it's afternoon here.
Yeah, that's right. Huh? You're a time traveler, Dennis. You're ahead of us in time. I think Jackie from Super Enthused did a video from there. There you go. That's a good one to go check out. Jonathan Mays, Crazy Emma's mom, Crazy Mike's. Dennis, I thought you said Crazy Emma's mom. That I would agree with. Good one. All right. That's a good one. So yeah, so that was another tradition we love to do when we could.
Uh-oh. We're getting a giggle alert here.
Yeah, we are. All right, Jill. You're gonna break some glass somewhere. We don't want you to shatter anything. But I did find this. So for everybody that hasn't seen what the lights look like, here's a quick picture of what the main area looked like. You'd walk down, I guess it was the New York Street, I guess it was called.
Oh, I think it was a half moon.
Yeah, it was like a crescent moon. So you see they had rotating trees and the rotating carousel on top of the building. And people just kind of walked through.
And get quicker.
And they did some. Where am I? I'm trying to look for it. Here, they did fake snow, and tonight we're pretending it is
Christmas
in July. Why? Because it's fun. So I want to hear from other people. What are some of your other Disney memories that you want to share? And if you have any questions for Brian, because he was a cast member at Disneyland, you can put those out there too and see what he remembers about Christmas there.
20 years of memories.
There you go. I miss seeing those lights. It was so beautiful. It was. And Elise is back. Good to see you, Elise. All right. Oh, and this fan said, I think Tim Tracker has a video too about that. That's good. Y'all go check that out for the Osborne lights. That was pretty cool. So they would replace them, when they had problems. They replaced the strings. And basically, they were just Christmas lights like you would have at your house. They weren't really like super industrial or anything, which was pretty neat. It's Christmas in July in Australia. Well, there you go. Around the world, Dennis, you're extending it from you to us and around the world. That's awesome. Okay. That is. Oh, who will? It's Christmas in July. Okay, who's going to sweep up the snow when it melts? Emma will. In winter style. There you go. All right. So what else? So yours was the Osborne Lights. What else do you remember from Christmas that we've done?
Oh, wait a minute. Mike is asking you something.
Yep.
Brian.
Oh, okay. Mike says, Brian, what is your favorite moment of Christmas at Disneyland in terms of like, what was your reaction when you saw it to be the first Christmas day before any guests arrived? Ooh, good question.
Well, okay. My reaction before any guests arrived, I hate to tell you this, Mike, but I was basically just heading from one area of the park to another. I barely paid attention to it. I was like, I had to get to work, you know? See, when you're working at Disneyland, even though you have all this time, you're able to enjoy the park, you really are not supposed to. You're supposed to be paying attention to what the guests want rather than looking at all the cool effects and everyththing. Now, when I was a guest in the park, I was oohing and on like left and right. But when I was just there working, it was like just another day.
Yeah, you're just focused on doing what you had to do. Yeah.
Now, granted, I used to have fun with the guests, of course. Like birthdays were my favorite. I used to love embarrassing kids on their birthdays.
Were they okay?
Especially if I would have run into Emma on her birthday.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Man, she would.
So did you look for people with
turning beet red?
So I guess you look for people with birthday buttons?
I did.
Okay.
I think I'm warm.
You're warm. Oh my goodness. You would have been embarrassed is what he's saying. You would have made fun and had fun, right? Yeah. So wearing the birthday buttons, a lot of people wear them when they go, even if it's not technically their birthday because they're celebrating their birthday. But that means you have more people wearing buttons than probably normally would. So you probably have more people to go up to.
Oh, yeah. Like when I go to Florida, my first park day, because my birthday is October 16th and our trip starts on October 29th, my first park day at the Magic Kingdom, I'm going to get a birthday button. Just because. Yeah.
We got a question from John. He says, maybe none of my business, but was Walt a Christian? That's a good question. I know it was one of his priorities, I know, to do the
Golden Church.
No,
he was, because it was his idea to do candlelight.
That's where I was going with that. I couldn't think of the term. It was his idea to do candlelight processional and to do that in Disneyland. And they did that for many, many years before they did it also in Epcot. So I would think so, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna answer Sandy's question here. Yes, there was a Christmas tradition at Disneyland, and that was a cast member holiday party.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now they actually stopped doing that a few years back, but when I was a cast member, they had 2 nights during the holiday season where cast members could pick a night and they would be given tickets for themselves and their dependents to come in the park and enjoy free food, like free vending options. And they would enjoy basically a night off at a Christmas party for fellow cast members.
Okay.
Now, have you all ever been to on Soarin' at Disneyland?
No.
Or at that DCA?
Not in Disneyland. We didn't ride.
Okay. Now, the one at Epcot, I know that the last scene, spoiler alert if you haven't ridden it, the last scene of the one at Epcot, you fly over Epcot. Fly over Spaceship Earth and get the fireworks going off. Well, the last scene at the one at DCA, you're flying over Disneyland.
Yep, the original.
Yep. The original Disneyland.
Yeah.
Now, here's the kicker. What you may not know is you're flying over Disneyland during a cast member holiday party.
Really?
What?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like a quality.
That's pretty cool.
Like a quality.
And if you look very carefully at that scene on Main Street, on the section of Main Street where you kind of go into where the lockers are and Cone Shop is, look very carefully. You might be able to see me because I was there.
Well, they were filming the
What are you doing,
while they
mister?
were filming the scene with the flyover of Disneyland.
You have to wave your arms and shout.
Disney actually used that old film when it was before going over the world.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So they filmed it over a cast member party.
I've never seen that. Though.
So was the park closed and you guys got to go in? Some people worked and some people were there, or was it during a normal night?
It was a holiday party night. It was just like it was. I think it was like
just
a Wednesday night.
The rest of the holiday. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Oh, it looks like Grandma's in too.
Grandma.
Yep, I'm getting there. Give me a second.
You think I remind her earlier?
Hi guys, nice chat. All right, thank you. That is Grandma, huh? And Grandpa. Don't forget about Grandpa. Grandpa and Grandma are usually together. And Mary says hi, Kathleen. So there you go. Grandma Mary says hi too. And so does Mike.
Mary, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream.
Yes. Thank you for saying that too. That's encouraging us and to come up with new ideas and keep on talking, right? That's fun.
Oh, and Mary, just in case you forgot, my offer still stands. If you come out here to California, look me up. I'll treat you to Disneyland.
There you go. Mary, you got the standing offer from Brian. There you go. And T-Balls is here. Good to see you, T-Ball. The T-Balls family is awesome. We shared, was it last Sunday night? Last Sunday night we did a month-end Patreon chat on Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
T-Balls was there, and Mike Klemovich was there, and Brian was there, and Jonathan was there.
Patrick.
And Patrick was there. That's right.
Jonathan.
I said Jonathan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
me
fun.
And Emma. And we talked about all kind of stuff. But one of the things we talked about was this month doing the chats like this. And we also talked about some ideas for guests and things, right? What else did we talk about? It kind of got alluded to earlier. Pokemon Go. There was a long conversation about Pokemon Go.
I even battled everybody.
I did my homework. We can do one.
It was fun. Well, the reason I bring it up is that everybody that was on Patreon that night all exchanged usernames. What is it called? Player names,
member IDs,
codes, IDs.
Brand code.
I don't know. I got an account, but I don't do it too much.
I noticed I haven't seen you on.
Yeah, I haven't. But anyway,
he had work.
So yeah. I'm working. But yes, so Pokemon, if you have Pokemon Go and you're in the chat, you can message Emma and she will get you her ID or number or name or whatever, and y'all can connect on Pokemon Go.
Yep.
So
same holds true for me too. You can always message me on either Instagram or Twitter.
There you go. You can do that. And John says, I see a hidden Mickey in the background. I think he means behind you, Brian.
Oh yeah, the pan, I think.
Oh, that's actually not a hidden Mickey. That is just a decoration.
Well, you got one that looks like a Mickey then, I guess.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Jonathan says he's spending time with his grandfather in Dallas right now.
Oh, cool.
And T-Bull says, the Patreon, we have a great conversation every month. Well, having you guys there is what makes it great. Because Emma and I talk all the time.
I'm so sorry that I missed so many of those Zoom chats.
Yeah.
The one for the 24th, I was actually hanging out with Kelly and her family at Knott's Berry Farm.
Wow, there you go.
And that was a blast.
Oh, look who's here.
Grandpa.
With Grandpa, Miss Tanya, and Mr. Butt Okay.
Wait, I think we did it.
With Grandpa and Mr. Bill are watching. I think Mr. Butt Okay. I'm not sure. I guess that's Mr. Bill.
Hello, Grandma. I know.
So thank you for the correction. And thank you for being here, Grandma and Grandpa, Miss Tanya, you're gonna wave, and Mr. Bill.
Well,
We've known, at least I have known Miss Tanya and Mr. Bill since I was
little. Well,
Wait a
they
minute.
were young.
smaller.
Mr. Bill. The only Mr. Bill I remember was that claymation character that had his little friend, Mr. Steve.
Oh no, it's Mr. Bill. There you go. Oh my goodness. Here's a question. Michael says, I wonder if cell phone technology changed Disney for the better or for the worse.
Ooh, worse. Because now everybody is glued to their cell phones in the park and they're not really paying attention to what's around them.
Yeah, they're doing this and you're not seeing all the decoration, all the theming, all the people, all the noises.
Exactly.
And the smells.
I think the Disney Double Dose said it once in one of their vlogs. When you're at Disney, you kind of want to look up too, because there's a lot of stuff above you and below you all over the place. If you're just staring at a screen, you're really missing out. I'm guilty of that too. I mean, I play Pokemon Go in the parks.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% guilty of that.
It is. It's right now, but especially because of the Genie app and the regular My Disney Experience thing that you have to use for scheduling and reservations and dining and all. And it's hard not to be.
Whatever happened to paper maps?
Yeah, they're there, right? But nobody uses them anymore. What were you going to say?
I have some tips from Mr. T-Bone get it done.
You have tips? Oh, yes. I'm putting it up there. T-Bone says my son wants me to download Pokemon Go for him now. Uh-oh.
Well, actually, there is a warning. Apparently, you have there's a lot of outline thing you have to do.
Well, you have to be careful where you're going, right?
Yeah. And going to that area you aren't supposed to be in.
Well, Mr. T-Bowles is a dad, so he will make sure he does what he needs to, right? For his son.
Oh.
No problem.
I do have one. I helped Jonathan with that. I told about the training and battling that you can do with other people.
Okay. Well, we don't want to turn it into another Pokemon stream.
Oh, no.
But,
that
says it's made it worse. Wi-Fi and Genie. Lightning Lane has changed everything. It definitely has.
Yeah.
I could go back.
I like to plan. I've always been a planner when we go on trips to Disney. And the problem... Oh, yeah. Emma likes Fast Pass better. Or liked it, right? But even somebody who likes to plan, there can be some things that you just have to plan too much. You don't have as much flexibility. So it'd be nice if you can do more without it and still use it if you want to. And it's hard to not use it now. So
yeah. I think pretty much everybody's tied, has their phones anchored to their...
Or even Brian.
Okay, I'll get back to it. Give me a second. Brandon is here. Welcome, Brandon. How are you? Talking Mickey Project.
We're good.
That's right. This fan says, I don't use my phone at all for pictures. I let the cast members take care of that. That's a good idea. The PhotoPass thing and the ride photos, but the PhotoPass especially, that's a great way to do it because then you don't have to worry about it so much.
Back when I was
working, the only time I'm on my phone is if it's long wait lines for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably a good rule of thumb, too.
See, back when I was a cast member, cell phones were not as big as they are now. So you didn't have people staring at their phones all the time. You had people actually really enjoying themselves. So I think that a lot of people are losing the magic because they're staring at a screen all day.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. And John says someone should do an experiment and go to the park with no cell phone.
And how you can contact your family and friends if you have an accident.
If it's just, you would talk to someone and get some help. What he's saying is go without one. So in that case, John, you would have to, you couldn't do mobile ordering, which is what a lot of times they want you to do now. Right? You couldn't charge anything. I guess if you had your pass, maybe that would work. So you couldn't do mobile ordering and you couldn't do lightning lanes. You couldn't do the Dash Pass.
Yeah, because you need
DAS Pass. I'm sorry, DAS. So you would have to just do walk-ons. And
now at Disneyland, they still have tickets. So
yeah, Disneyland, yeah. So that would be an interesting experiment, John. I wonder if any of the vloggers have thought about that, because that would be a great idea to do. Someone who lives there and try it one day.
Think about most of the vloggers and streamers in Disney World stream on their phones, so it'd be rather difficult for them to go without their phones.
Yeah. You'd have somebody film you and you not able to do anything. That would be interesting. All right. The best thing is about mobile ordering and mobile checkout. That definitely helps. The mobile ordering we used a lot during our last trip. And it was convenient because if you knew when it was and the lines weren't too backed up, it made it simpler.
Now I've got a question for you two.
Oh, Birdwell says, and I'm guilty for playing Pokemon Go too.
Yeah, we all have to be careful of our surroundings.
Cell phones. Michael says cell phones killed Kodak Film Company.
Sandy, get me on Instagram and send me your member ID so I can add you in.
Where's that?
Now, my question for you two.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he doesn't hurt on Instagram.
Okay, that's cool.
My question for you two is this. Jennifer and I are going to Disney World from October 29th through November 6th. And we kind of want to know what some of the best places to eat in the parks are.
What do you think? Why don't you start with Magic Kingdom?
There's the Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow? Oh, for breakfast, we like Sleepy Hollow refreshments right on Liberty Square.
Was it nearby the Hard Marathon?
Yeah, it's near there. But they do great waffles with fruit on top of it and all that stuff. Those are great.
Would I be able to get one of those waffles without the fruit and just the Nutella?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can ask them.
Yeah, we had it with the Nutella. Oh, man, it was good.
I'm a chocoholic.
Not far from there, we did, and Emma and I went on a Sunday one day. It was just the two of us during our last trip. We went to Skipper Canteen.
Yeah.
Skipper Canteen has some good food, and the service is great because they're skippers from Jungle Cruise, right?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, that's a good one to go to.
Oh. What was the guy's name? Mr. Ryan?
It might have been Ryan. I don't remember. You would remember. Your brain is much better than mine with stuff like that.
Hey, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing good on
So,
Skipper Canteen.
if I would say two, if I had to go pick two and one walk up and one there, I'd probably say the Sleepy Hollow and Skipper Canteen. For lunch, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like the atmosphere and I like the lounge singer.
Was they reuse the old building that used to have the Wonderland?
Oh, that was Skipper Canteen. I'm talking about
before
Cosmic Rays. I think Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe is the best name for a restaurant ever. I love it.
But before
okay, Mike, that's actually funny. Mike's little joke there about teens without their cell phones.
Teens without their cell phones in the park is like 4th of July. Probably true, right? What would they do? Oh, my goodness.
We're going to hear a while ago.
Okay, Brian, but just to let you know, my Instagram is under a different name. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So when he sees it, he'll know it's not going to be Birdwell2427.
That's fine.
And John says, if you didn't have your cell phone, cast members would look at you as a time traveler. Yeah, remember people would carry
the 70s.
The 8mm cameras, and they'd only do little clips of things with no sound. For the most part.
For work, I'm a telemarketer, and I'm contacting homeowners all the time. One of the questions I usually ask them is how old their house is. If they say their house was built in the 70s, when I'm pitching the products, I'll say something to the effect of, well, I know the homes were built back in the 70s in addition to having avocado shag carpeting.
That's
so
right.
I bring that up just to get laughs.
Or the what do you call it? The sun. I can't remember what the color. Oh, Golden Harvest was the other color. We had in our kitchen when I was growing up. We had a Golden Harvest, I think is what it was called. Gold refrigerators and other stuff.
Ooh, yeah. Corn dog nuggets do sound delicious.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom. That's right. Casey's Corner is a good one too. When I think about breakfast, I always think about Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, one question for you two. Do you guys like spice?
Yeah, spice. I do. I like spicy food.
Orange chicken. Well, I think it might be cold by now. Because somebody it might be finishing.
Emma is the slowest eater you will ever meet. If you put a sloth next to Emma, the sloth would finish before Emma does.
So, in other words, she wants to enjoy her food.
I guess. So it's like, here's your food. And 2 hours later, here she is finishing up. Oh, my goodness.
At Disney California Adventure, over at the Corn Dog Castle, one of the
I've
items
heard that's a must-do, yeah.
Is a hot link corn dog. So if you like heat, go for that one. It's so good.
So, okay, so that's Magic Kingdom. Epcot, we had that fridge from Montgomery Ward, the Golden Harvest, I guess, huh? Or maybe it was the avocado. But that's good. Yeah, there were only a couple of main colors in the 70s, it seemed. All right, so Epcot, what's your favorite place to eat? We like
the Land.
Well, the Land, the food court at the Land, right? And then the Japan Pavilion. Any place there is good. Love the Japan Pavilion too.
Oh, you like Japanese food.
There's great sushi. There's a teppanyaki, where they cook in front of you. And there's there's a little sit-down sushi restaurant also. And then trying to think of what other ones. The beer garden. Melissa likes the beer garden in Germany.
I hear it.
Because it's a buffet and you can get all different kind of food you don't normally get here in the U.S.
That's one that I would love to do because it would remind me of Germany.
And the stage is a constant show. There's an Oompa band with the big, horns that they use in Switzerland and all that stuff.
The Alpen horns.
Yeah, you go. It's really fun, and then they get the audience together. It's
like Oktoberfest year round,
all the time.
Yeah, I think that's what it means.
And the tables kind of radiate from the stage, and they're longer. So unless you have, there's maybe some small tables, but mostly they sit people in groups. So if there's like just the three of us, we may sit with a family of 5 or something.
Yeah, that's totally Germany. I mean, when I was living in Germany, when we go to restaurants, they would sit you with other people just to fill up every single seat in the restaurant.
Viva Napoli.
T-Bowl says Via Napoli.
What did I say?
Via Napoli. It's Via Napoli. Yes, Italian restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And this fan says Via Napoli at Epcot in the Italy Pavilion, the best pizza on property.
Yeah.
We've been there. That is good too.
I'd be in trouble there.
And where do they have Dole Whips in WDW, John says? I know you can get them at the Polynesian at the Pineapple Lanai. That was on Emma's.
Orange.
Right, hold on. But that was in your trivia recently about the Polynesian Village Hotel, right?
Adventureland.
And also in Adventureland, right? You can get them there. Now, I don't know. There may be some other places, but those are the 2 I know about.
Yeah.
Now, at DCA, at Disneyland, over the Adorable Snowman, they have lemon Dole Whip.
Oh, I like lemon. That would be good.
It's so refreshing on a hot day.
And Michael is making sure that we know how the horns sound, the Alpen horns.
Mm-hmm.
They say Ricola.
Oh gosh.
I know what commercial that is, Michael. I think no.
Yes, and Michael says a Magic Kingdom. They're at the Sunshine Tree Terrace.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the Dole Whips. Not the Alpen horns.
Okay, Hollywood Studios. I know there really is only one place I want to try Hollywood Studios, and that's Ronald Roasters. That's the best.
Oh yeah, in the in Galaxy's Edge. Yeah, we like Brown Derby, and we like the Primetime Cafe where you're in the little. Everybody's table is in a kitchen from the 50s.
Yeah, Jennifer wouldn't want me to take her to Primetime Cafe because she tends to be rather shy, or I think she calls herself Nervosaurus Rex.
Oh, nervous. Well, see, it's right near Gertie, the giant dinosaur.
It's going to be fun.
Mandy is here.
Mandy, you're not late, sweetie. You're fine.
Good to see you, man.
And hey, Boo-Boo.
Sumo's here, too.
And happy 4th of July weekend to both of y'all.
We're just having a little fun tonight talking about favorite Disney things. Sometimes about Christmas, for Christmas in July, and sometimes just for fun. And occasionally it snows like this.
More snow. Oh, great. It's getting on my floor, too.
But now it's done. Okay. And everybody's saying hi. Good to see everybody. See, this is a great little community, huh? When people come, they all say hi to one another. Welcome, welcome. You're right. So we're
all the time.
It is fun. And that's one of the things we like about this, huh? Is we get to meet new people. Don't forget about Woody's Lunchbox, which is a quick service, Fan says.
Wait, aren't they doing a barbecue restaurant now?
Yeah, they're building one, but I don't know how far along it is. So we got there, and then what about Animal Kingdom? What's your favorite restaurant there? Emma, you're looking at the chat again. Look at the camera. See right there. Right there. Oh, I got a blood blister on my finger. Sorry about that.
No, don't say that.
That's gross. Yeah. All right, so sorry about that. So where at Animal Kingdom? What's your favorite place?
My sister park.
What is it? Okay, your favorite park. Now,
no, I got sister park.
Yes, I know. We're talking about restaurants.
I know.
So where do you like to eat at Animal Kingdom?
Emma, where can you get zebra domes at the Animal Kingdom?
Animal Kingdom Walk.
Yeah, but at Animal Kingdom. Good question. I don't remember.
I think Harabi.
No, I don't know if it's there. I think you can get them in the. I think you might be able to get them in the buffet that they have in Harambe, right? In that restaurant.
Oh, Tusker House?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you might be able to get them there. A restaurant we always go to, and it's really good food, I think. It's owned by Landry's Restaurants. Is Yak and Yeti. Yeah. And the last time we went, the food was really, it was a couple of years ago, it was amazing. And the neat thing about it is
we went there last
2 years ago.
I know, but we recently went back there last year.
I don't remember doing that.
I know.
Okay.
It was raining.
That was 2 years ago.
Mike, Tiffin's will break our bank.
What?
Yeah, Tiffin. I see. We haven't been there yet, but we want to go. We've heard it's amazing.
Yeah, Tiffin's would break our bank.
Now, the Yak and Yeti, I was going to say, there's a tip there. If you have a Landry's Restaurant family card, like a membership card, you can go straight to the front of the line when you're waiting at Yak and Yeti.
Which is good.
So if there's an hour wait and you go up and you have your card, they will take you immediately and seat you because you have.
That's why they have an hour wait, because all the Landry's card holders are getting to the front of the line.
Yeah, we went right in. They sat us a couple of years ago and we went, and the food was really good. I was very surprised because I didn't remember it being that good, but it was very good.
Yeah.
And it says, yep, Landry's. Michael says, yes, you can use your Landry's card. And it's just like a membership card. You get points. It's not like a credit card per se.
No.
Nomad Lounge. T-Bowl says we're going to Sanaa. Sanaa at Kidani Village at Animal Kingdom Lodge is amazing.
Yeah.
The food is really good.
Forward to.
Very, very good.
I want that bread service, darn it.
Yeah.
The rest of my group can have whatever they want, but I want that bread service.
We love Indian food, and that they have some great food that's inspired by Indian food, right? Go to Nomad Lounge. That's a good place too. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking, where am I going? Every time I eat a hamburger in Disney, I have to put my ear to the bun to see if it's a real hamburger. Oh my goodness. I have to get a sad trombone sound effect for the jokes that sometimes Yes. And Michael says Mike says the bread service you will love. I keep getting Mike and Michael's confused. I'm so sorry.
There's more than one Mike in the
right. But this is Mike, and then the other one I know more is Mike.
Actually, Sandy, Boma is going to be our breakfast when we go to Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Not Boma, but
really good.
That's Tusker House for Animal Kingdom. I don't think we're going to be able to make it to Boma unless we're able to do it on our resort day, which would be the 29th.
Okay. Yeah, Boma is, it's called, remember from the trivia we did on Animal Kingdom Lodge? Boma means like a corral, right? And it's a buffet, and you go in, and they have the big things with the smells.
Bottle?
When you walk into the hotel, you smell a lot of the food from Boma, and it's great.
Okay, I'm gonna give a joke that's worse than any of the jokes that Mike's told. So I guess the guests there in the Boma are just like the cattle just moving on through.
It's hard to leave, I can tell you. The food was good. And then
roll me out.
And this fan says Boma or Sanaa. I would pick Sanaa if I had to pick between the two. But if you like both of those, then I would agree with you. Let's see. Is Boma back to, that's what I heard, T-Bowls. I heard it was back to buffet.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm checking, you're going to check it out, I'm sure. But that's what I thought I heard, that it was back to buffet. So, anyway, we have been going for over an hour.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Well, it is after 8 now, Central Time. And Brian is going to be getting into, what is it, 6? It's after 6 your time?
Yep.
Brian's in California?
Yeah.
So, what else would you like to share? Anything, or you want to wrap it up?
Hey, you guys want to wrap it up?
No? You want to keep going? Oh, my goodness.
Emma, do you want to keep going?
Well,
oh.
We can go for more like 10 more minutes.
10 more,
okay. You want to go till 1 hour and 15 minutes. So about 10 minutes.
As well.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Disney Springs. Mike says a lot of choices. I would suggest Jaleo, which is Spanish, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, which is Southern, Deluxe Burger. We ate there before. And if you like donuts, Everglazed.
I think the one place I really am looking forward to going at Disney Springs, in addition to all the Pokestops and gyms, is Gideon's.
The cookies look pretty good.
Cookies.
Yeah, the cookies look pretty good.
I want to spend my whole paycheck on cookies.
There you go. It probably wouldn't be hard to do there because they're expensive cookies.
Yeah, the new Black Mountain theming that they're doing.
This fan is asking, did Emma hear about the new Tiana attraction? So, yeah, they're going to be retheming it. They said it's going to open in late 2024.
So that means, Disneyland and Disney World will probably fully close next year.
Probably.
They probably start the last day, towards the very end of their December. Okay. And they'll probably close it right on the 31st and start working.
Could be.
On the new attraction in January.
Could be. But they gave a hint on one of the videos we saw that the Imagineers were doing. And they talked about the fact that they went to New Orleans for a lot of inspiration. And they also went to Avery Island, Louisiana. Avery Island is where they make Tabasco sauce. And it is also an island that is basically made out of a salt dome.
A salt mine.
So it's one of the it's called the Salt Dome. It's one of the highest places, I guess, in that area. So I personally think the way they're going to get to use the mountain is to make it some kind of salt dome thing, where once you're underground, you see the salt everywhere instead of rocks.
That actually makes sense.
I'm guessing.
Now,
people said we could
the highest point in Louisiana would have to be a salt mine because Louisiana is just so flat.
Yeah, it is. It is really flat, especially down south or southeast or southwest. Can we see Emma's cat? Well, she is downstairs, but I can put a photo up.
Earlier.
This is a picture of Emma.
And she went on my lap.
This is Emma and
Minnie.
And
she went on my lap.
Earlier tonight, yes.
Oh.
If you put a blanket on you or on anything, she will sleep on that blanket. She likes blankets.
So cute.
She likes to be warm. Michael says the boat ride in Disney Springs is so much fun, and it's $125 a car. Yeah, I would love to do that too because I've never seen.
Yeah, I'm not spending $125 for a boat ride.
This fan says, speaking of Disney foods, they need a Mickey Beignet cart or have Tiana's restaurant on Tom Sawyer Island. Ooh. A beignet cart outside of the ride would be cool.
That would be well themed.
Yes.
Well, how would that fit with the other mountain?
I heard.
That will be right next to Thunder.
I heard from some cast member friends of mine that the French market at Disneyland, that when the Splash Mountain has its makeover and becomes the new Princess and the Frog ride, that the French market will have a makeover and become Tiana's place.
Really?
That was what a cast member told me.
Wow.
And
Okay.
we've got snow again.
Yes, we need some snow. It's Christmas in July, everybody. Just let me know. Yeah, so that would be cool. Especially if they did Jumbo and Jambalaya and with stuff that your mom and I grew up with. Yeah. We grew up in Southeast Louisiana. So.
I know what I did.
I grew up more in New Orleans, and Emma's mom, Melissa, grew up more in the Cajun part between New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
But I was born in Tennessee.
Yes, Emma is born on a mountaintop in Tennessee. Like Davy Crockett. So, anyway. All right, well, we are coming up. You got about 4 minutes left. You need to start wrapping it up, Emma. All right.
Look, Emma. I have to say thank you, Emma, and Kevin for inviting me on. It was a pleasure to come on.
Oh, this is fun. We want to do this month and just chit chat about whatever, get to know people better and all that. Emma, you got to talk. You can't just look at the chat.
I know. I think so much.
It's your time to shine.
Emma, what are you doing? You can't tell.
She's staring at the screen.
I'll take care of it. Oh, my goodness.
She's reading the chat.
What a cute cat, Mary says. Let me see if I can find a better photo, too, because I have one that I took the other day. This is her face. This is when she was sitting.
There it goes.
Yeah, a little better there.
Aww.
She has a dark spot on one of her eyes like this. It looks like a teardrop. I said that's her prison tattoo. She has a little dark spot. Let's see what else. Where would you put Tiana's restaurant in Disney World? Mike asks.
Well, there's person right here, though.
Okay, I'm not worried about that.
Where would we put Tiana's restaurant in the Magic Kingdom?
In Disney World.
I think the best place for Tiana's restaurant would be pretty close to the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Auto? Do you think they're gonna take that?
No, it's a quick serve. They're not going to do that.
Probably.
But yeah, you never know. That's an interesting idea because they don't have a New Orleans Square, right?
Right.
Nope.
Instead of New Orleans Square in Disney World in Magic Kingdom, they built Liberty Square.
Yep.
So, interesting. Good question, Mike. If it's great, T-Bowl's lots of fun. Just don't open the door in the water when you swim, and that's for the amphicars. Yeah. Let's see. Michael says, "Let the cat on the show. When she comes by, we will let her be on. But she is notoriously sleepy. Cat sleeps.
Is she afraid of the camera?
Yeah, I'm looking what that person put.
This. Okay.
I am confused, whoever you are.
Okay. Well, what you are doing is focusing on something you shouldn't. Remember?
Okay.
Everybody you've ever talked to told you to focus on your friends that are here. Okay. And Brian waved, and I think Brian is right. It is almost an hour and 15 minutes. That means we have to call it quits. Let Brian get some supper if he hadn't eaten yet.
Yeah,
I already ate.
He's good.
I already ate and did the dishes before he even got here.
All right. Well, as the snow falls, you need to say good night. How about doing a little better job than that? How about that? We got one that says, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you, Mike, for being on Emma's chat. There you go. Awesome. Yep, they'll be on the Facebook. We'll see it on Facebook. So how about getting focused again and say good night to everybody?
Thank you, Mickey. Wait, do I call you Mickey, Brian, or Brian?
How about Brian?
It's Brian. We're friends, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian, for coming back on my show.
Thank you for having me, Emma. I really appreciate it.
For having fun tonight. And everybody, just remember, we have a live stream
Monday
that Emma's going to be doing on Independence Day on Monday evening. So check that out. We're going to talk about that. And we might even have a video or two from Emma being in a parade that day. So that'll be nice. Cool. So until Monday night, we will.
Yeah, reactive. Night, guys. Monday night, we're going to do ice cream.
Good night, everybody. And thanks, Brian.
Night.
Bye-bye.